I'm always on the hunt for trying things that save me a little bit of money. So today I wanted to share with you some things that people have shared with me on how to live more frugally. Hi everybody, my name is Sarah. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you don't know me, I'm the owner of FrozenPennies.com. I'm a financial coach, and as a family, we are debt-free. Now, some of these things that I'm going to start listing here, there are 10 of them, but they're interesting facts, and some of them I strongly urge you, to maybe do a little bit of research before you try it. Number 1, add water. This could be adding water to your ketchup. It could be adding water to your shampoo. It could be adding water to a sauce to stretch it a little bit further. Adding water to most things will help you to make that thing go a little bit further. Number 2, volunteer at the food pantry in exchange for a box of food. I used to volunteer pre-pandemic at our local food pantry. I really enjoyed it. I loved the people that I worked with. I loved helping out our community as much as possible. And the great thing is, I would always leave there with something. Now, first I want to say, financially, I did not necessarily need it, but we have such a giving community. We always had an overabundance of food donated. Not only the food, but the money that was donated for us to go down to the Capitol and purchase things in bulk from the big food pantry warehouse. Really, we were blessed in our community to be able to do this. So I would never take food out of somebody's mouth that truly needed it. But it was an everyday occurrence that people would pass up anything that said organic on it. They always said they didn't want it. It tasted funny. I, lover of anything organic, tended to bring home anything that said organic and use it. I always took home the things that there was an overabundance of. Say they had an overabundance of baked goods or breads that they had gotten, and the food pantry was going to be closed for the next 3 days. So I was able to take home some goodies or some bread for my family. Our food pantry also offered our community, if they needed it and they wanted to volunteer, they could volunteer in exchange for a box of food. Number 3, buy an electric razor and recharge it rather than buying disposables. Even though you're paying for the electricity to recharge it, it's a substantial savings to buy it once, recharge it, and use it over and over and over until you either lose the charger or it dies. And then you can buy a replaceable charger. Speaking from experience. Number 4, piggybacking off of that, replace every single one-time use item in your home that you can find with a multi-use item. This means bags, zipper bags with plastic containers or mason jars or silicone bags. It can also be those disposable razors we just talked about. It could even be smaller one-time use portion sizes like granola bars or little bags of pretzels for your kids. All of that stuff. Replace it with bigger bags and reusable items. Number 5, shower less often. Yep, I said it. Shower less often. The last time I said this, somebody was like, ew, that's disgusting. Aren't you dirty and sweaty? It's summertime. No, I'm not. I don't do anything. Really, I mean, I shower every other day. I'm perfectly fine. I wear deodorant. If I feel slimy or stinky, or if I'm out doing yard work, then I'll shower more often. But on a daily basis, on a normal daily basis, I do not get stinky and sweaty. I am perfectly fine showering every other day. Number 6, this was a suggestion from one of you guys. Use less laundry detergent. Now this has the spots here to let you know how much you should be using. However, the majority of us are using way too much. The suggestion was to start out with 1 tablespoon of laundry detergent, run a load, and see how it works. If you're finding that it doesn't leave your clothes clean enough, you can step it up to 2 tablespoons. But 2 tablespoons of laundry detergent should be sufficient for the majority of us and our clothes. If you are an auto mechanic and your clothes get super greasy, you might need to do something a little bit different. If you have kids and they're playing in the dirt and spilling food all over themselves, you may have to do something different. But for the majority of us, 2 tablespoons of laundry detergent is plenty. Now, another suggestion was, which is very interesting, and I haven't researched this, is to use buckeye nuts or chestnuts and make your own laundry detergent out of them. This is something that I'm going to leave to you to do some research on. Number 7, stay organized. I love to be organized. I like to know where everything is. In my home, everything has a place and a place for everything. If it doesn't have a place, it doesn't stay in my home. This way, I know where it is and I don't have to rebuy it if I can't find it. It makes me crazy if I can't find something. And it makes me crazier if I have to go rebuy it because I can't find it. Makes me nuts. Number 8. This is another tip from a viewer. Buy discounted gift cards to places that you're going to go anyway. I'm going to leave a link on the places that I found that you can buy these. It seems pretty safe, but I can't guarantee it's not a little bit sus. My son loves when I use today's slang like sus. If you don't know what sus means, it means suspect. So it's a little sketchy. You might be able to get a substantial discount on a gift card that you're going to use for something else anyway. Number 9. This one comes from my mama. Make more soup. She used to take all of the leftovers to all of the meals that we had. If she had a little bit of corn left, or a pork chop, or some green beans, or a little bit of rice, she would just throw everything in a big Ziploc bag in the freezer. At the end of the month, or whenever the bag was full, she would dump it in a stock pot and make soup. We called it freezer soup. It was normally really delicious because you never knew what it was going to be. Soup is cheap. Number 10, eat less often. According to Healthline, humans can actually go 1 to 2 months without eating. Now, of course, they can go a lot less without drinking water because water is so important to the human body. But you don't have to eat every 2 minutes. Consider snacking less, or if you want to get super extreme, you can go to OMAD, which is 1 meal a day, or intermittent fasting, which is really just eating within a window. Unless you have a health condition that requires you to eat more often, most of us are just snacking way too much. Number 11, don't wash your clothes so often. If you go out to the grocery store or run an errand and you wear a t-shirt and you come back and it doesn't smell and it's not dirty, hang it up and use it again another day. Now around here, around our house, we have going to town clothes. We have stay-at-home clothes because my husband is retired and he stays home and I work from home, so I have a specific set of clothes that are comfortable for staying at home. I also have a set of clothes that are a little bit nicer, that aren't so casual, that I wear if I have to go out to do errands. But I'm out doing errands for a couple of hours. I come home, I put on my comfy clothes. What do I do with those clothes I wore for the last 2 hours? I don't throw them in the laundry hamper. I hang them back up and use them for another day. My husband actually has special hooks in his closet where he places his gently worn items so he can wear them another day. Another tip from a viewer, use timers for things. This viewer plugs his cable box, because he still has cable, into a timer, so it saves on electricity. It goes off and it comes on at a specific time every single day. Some of those things like cable boxes, microwaves, and even air conditioners all have lights on them that pull on electricity, and it's just a waste. So if you use a timer or a power strip that you can turn off or unplug, it will help save you a little bit of energy. And this is my favorite, number 13. Buy glasses online. The markup for glasses is ridiculous. If you go to an eye doctor to get your eyes checked and they try to sell you glasses, you're looking at hundreds of dollars for glasses. Hundreds of dollars. Instead of buying your glasses at the eye doctor, consider alternatives. Even Walmart is more expensive than these. I tried. I went to Walmart and I was paying $300 for 2 pairs of glasses. Too much money. Instead, consider places like Goggles for You, Warby Parker, and I Buy Direct. I'm going to leave a link for those down below so you can check them out. My favorite is Goggles for You. These glasses I bought from Goggles for You. Now, I actually bought these ones from Goggles for You too, I believe. They're both progressive. So I'm at the age now where I need progressives. Not because I need glasses to read, but because my vision is so bad for distance that when I do have something, say here or closer, I have to correct the script for the lenses, basically to have no script, no corrective lenses at all on the bottom. That's how it works. I did try single vision lenses, which meant they were distance lenses for the whole part, and it kind of made me sick to my stomach to wear them. It was ridiculous. I couldn't do it. I paid $65 for these progressives, and these are my now everyday glasses because my other favorite everyday glasses I sat on and broke. Yeah. So $65 for progressives, and you can get them with blue blocking. You can get them with, these have anti-reflective, the highest anti-reflective offered, because these do too. Because that way I can wear them for YouTube and they don't give such a terrible glare when I'm recording. I would highly recommend them. I think that they are an excellent company that works really well and keeps their costs super low. I mean, if I went to the eye doctor, I would pay over $500 for glasses. $65? $65. It's quite a discount. Those are 13 frugal tips that you may have never heard before, that I have gotten help with from my viewers. If you have any other frugal tips that you would like to share, I'd love for you to leave them in the comments so I can make other videos just like this. I really do enjoy learning different ways to be frugal from you guys. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.